Week 19 walking, 23rd to the 29th of August 2024. One step at a time, one day at a time, and repeat. Distance walked 53.4 miles, duration walked 15 hours, 58 minutes and 35 seconds. Bang on 9 a.m. the week starts with a Craig Roy loop, and I'm joined by a local friend, Mairi. We walk quickly, and I blame Mairi for this, obviously. And near the end of the walk, we stop at Nessa Mckenzie's house because it's her 97th birthday. Mairi's a doctor, and she knows Nessa because Nessa, over decades, used to take in doctors who were training locally as lodgers. Bright as a button, I write in my diary. Day 2 is Thunder in the Glen, a local event where loads of Harley Davison riders depart Aviemore and ride out via Lochindorb to Grantown. So I get out before the midday to finish before they arrive. Mormor is in bed feeling ill, so I stop off at the local shops to collect some milk and a newspaper and drop them off for her at her house. Even though we're still in August, day 3 is cool at about 8 to 9 Celsius. I get out at 5:21 a.m. and I'm back from the 13.2 Dreggy Gorton loop before 9:15 a.m. It's fresh with a few clouds and some breeze, and it is wonderful. The clouds morphed between pastel greys and pinks as the sun rose, and it was a wonderful walk. A great way to start the day. Man down. Last week's mini adventure of Seb sleeping at Mormor's brought payback today. Whatever Mormor had come down with, Seb now had, and so was off school with illness. And so day 4 begins, 3 days of walking later in the day as Seb is off school, where I get to get my walking down once Ingrid is home from work. Today is the first time I really noticed midges, those hellish creatures that hide in the cool, damp, cloudy highlands and come out to drive you crazy. I'm glad I keep moving because it is a clammy day, and if I stopped, they would have loved me. Day 5 and I'm back up on the trails of the Dreggy Gorton loop. I head out at 5:43 p.m. and I note that even though we're still in August in the Scottish Highlands, at least the nights are closing in. I finished the walk just after 9:30 p.m. and the last miles were in the dark. That, though, is far from the worst of it. With about 5 miles to go, the wind dies and the midges go on the rampage. Even moving, they seem to swarm me, and I need to pull down my hat, pull up my buff over my face that only my eyes are showing. I walk as quickly as I can. Day 6 is when I pass 1,000 miles walked. I complete the 7.8 mile Cromdale Bridge loop just after 10 p.m, having started at 7:18 p.m. With dark, clear skies and a little breeze, it's a peaceful walk and a great one to pass such a milestone. Day 7 sees Seb head back to school, thankfully, so I return to getting out walking during the day. Starting just after 12 p.m, I do the normal Craig Roy loop. I do some extra bits around town to push it to 6 miles as I stop by at Rosie's grocery store and the co-op before heading home. And just like that, week 19 became the fastest week of walking ever, and the only one I completed in under 16 hours. On reflection, it is in part because of walking with Mairi, although mostly because of the combination of walking faster late in the day because of the daytimes were spent with Seb, and walking fast because I didn't want to be eaten by midges alive. End of week reflections. How do you walk 1,000 miles? Simple. One step at a time, 1 mile at a time, 1 day at a time. Passing such milestones makes for a strange feeling. To think about having to walk 1,000 miles seems too big a thing to comprehend. Yet before the end of week 19, I do it. 1 step at a time, 1 walk at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time. This is the secret of Olympic champions and people who change the world. These things are achieved by hard work and dedication over long periods of time, much longer than the 19 weeks, day in, day out. I only walked 1,000 miles by walking every day and walking at least 52 miles per week. You can also achieve a great goal if you break it down into those smaller parts. 1 step at a time, 1 day at a time, and repeat. Thank you.